as we focus on Nicola Sturgeon's resignation countdown, a number of names are coming up as SNP's next potential leader, but one candidate definitely stands out. Okay, things are getting definitely interesting in Scottish politics because everyone's focusing on a when rather than if when it comes to Sturgeon's resignation watch. So, with all the scandals, all the chaos that the SNP government have been facing, weirdly enough, it's not just SNP government, it's also the SNP as a party, as well as Nicola Sturgeon's top team in a leadership office. But we've been talking about all the other names that some are Nicola Sturgeon loyalists, some are anti-Sturgeon, but they're still SNP. One underrated figure, underrated candidate stands out now, and people are starting to talk about her because until now, she had no ambition. That is Kate Forbes. Now, what do we know about Kate Forbes? Kate Forbes was elected in 2016. So she's relatively new, but the problem for pro Sturgeon people is that she is a bit different. She could be an interesting one for England, for the government, whether it's going to be the Tories or Labour, because even Keir Starmer will be under pressure not to completely go and support Scottish independence. So on the line, in public line, he has to still oppose it, but the interesting thing about this is that Kate Forbes is now being described as SNP's very own Gorbachev. You remember with Gorbachev when Margaret Thatcher said, yeah, he's part of the Soviet Union, but he's a man we could do business with. So Forbes is it's quite rare when it comes to Scottish politics because she had no ambitions until now. And someone it is possible to respect even while fundamentally disagreeing with them. She's not a conservative, but Tories on both sides of the border accept that she's a nationalist with whom they may do business. She was instrumental in reaching agreement with the UK government on the establishment of a brace of free ports in Scotland. So that is quite interesting. So she's not a complete socialist. And because of all this stuff, all the theories about her, that's someone that you may be able to do business with, someone like her who also wants to completely reform the toxicity of the SNP leadership because of Nicola Sturgeon, she might be able to reach a consensus, potentially. I'm not even making any predictions, but someone like her, there could be a few SNP figures who could just say, okay, we ideally want Scotland to be independent, but we're going to be realistic for now. So let's just reach a new agreement with England and with the UK government to work together. And that is the only way to actually deal with the Scottish question anyway. But how realistic is it? I don't know. Because even if she does want that, will she get the support of the other SNP minions and all the crazies? So far, because the main focus has been on Nicola Sturgeon, her own people are saying basically 42% resign immediately. You got 45% saying remain at least until the next Holyrood election. So that's still not really an endorsement. They just say at least remain until then. 13% don't know. So who next? So they're still all divided. So 69% of them, they still don't know who they want as the next SNP leader. But Kate Forbes is leading, even though it's only 7%, but mainly because nobody else knows anybody else. John Swinney, the deputy, 6%. Angus Robertson, 5%, because until recently, everybody was saying, definitely Angus Robertson. There's absolutely no question about it. But again, that people like Angus Robertson, the veterans of the SNP establishment, they will be creating that division between are you pro Nicola Sturgeon or are you anti Nicola Sturgeon? And that's one question that maybe someone like Kate Forbes could just completely shut down, because technically she's not pro Nicola Sturgeon, but she's not really shouting about it either. So it could be an interesting thing to actually keep an eye on. And on this channel, we're going to keep focusing on it and give you guys all the updates until the inevitable downfall of the queen of memory loss, Nicola Sturgeon. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching this video before 8 p.m. today on Sunday, the 12th of February, if you're a member of the channel, don't forget we have the members video call at 8 p.m. The link is in the membership tab on the main channel. And if you want to become a member, feel free to join. I'm Mahyar, Tousi, and we are the media.